All right, good evening, everybody. We had about a minute and a half left. We got the Madison Bulldogs playing at home against the Worthington, Minnesota Trojans. It's kind of fun to do my own alma mater. This is Darren Roosh with Big Sioux Media with the call tonight. Appreciate everybody joining. Excited to see how this matchup goes. I pay attention to Madison quite a bit. We stream a lot with Del Rapids Public, Del Rapids St. Mary's, and Tri-Valley. It's always fun to come up to these neighboring schools, but it's even more special with the Worthington Trojans coming over today. Just got one more game after this. We're up here at Madison for the America's Hometown Basketball Classic, organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association, with some sponsors from Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Clinic. All right, here's the starting lineups for Worthington. We got number 3, Perme Oconee. We got number 15, Trayson Minders. Got number 3, Caleb Meyer. We have number 4, Jakari Sweeney. And then number 43, Isaiah Schrader. Now jumping over to the Madison Bulldogs. Got a number 1, Miles Schneider. Number 2, Brody Cummins. Number 3, Cassin Crabtree. Got number 4, Shane Veenhoff. And number 21, Ben Brooks. Exciting to see how these Trojans match up to the Bulldogs. Jumping for the Trojans, again, is Perme Oconee. He's going to be jumping up against Ben Brooks. And we are about ready to get started here, and here's the tip-off. Brooks wins that one handedly. Schneider. Brooks over to Schneider. Schneider's got to drive baseline. And he hits the back of the board, and that's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Oconee tossing it into Minders. Coney over to Sweeney. Coney, Schrader. There's a backdoor feed to Meyer. It's a turnover on the Trojans. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight for this game. It's been a long day. We still got one more game to go after this. We really appreciate you tuning in to Big Sioux Media. We got our first foul on Trayson Minders. His first personal, team's first. Inside feed to Brooks. Easy 2 for him. Minders over to Meyer. He's going to get double teamed up on top. Oconee picks it up. Flips it back to Myers. Coney to Sweeney. Sweeney's going to drive. He's got a float one. No good. Brooks went over the top of Schrader. Schneider gets everybody in the air, goes in. There's the follow through from Wienhoff, no good. Sweeney in trouble, but he gets out of it. Myers drives, kicks it over. Good ball movement by the Trojans. Minders for a 3, no good. Sweeney grabs the rebound. He's pushing through. No good. We got a follow through by Oconee. Bucket is good. And Oconee is going to the line for a possible 3-point conversion here. Brody Cummins called for the foul. First team foul. Free throw's good. Trojans up 3-2 over the Bulldogs right now. Very early in the game. We're hitting the 6-minute mark. Rebound grabbed there by Meyer. Schrader from 3-point line, and he nails that one. Schneider over to Brooks. Long 3 from him, but he can shoot pretty much anywhere. Oconee goes up. Grabs the board, tosses it over to Minders. There is a reverse layup by Sweeney. He gets his first 2 points, and the Trojans up 8-2 over the Bulldogs. Brooks powers through. He's got fouled. He's going to the line for 2. That foul is on Meyer. His first personal. Team second. Brooks drops that one in. Got a sub checking in for the first time tonight is Henry Wienhoff. He's coming in for Crabtree. And Brooks rattles that one in. Schrader to Meyer to Oconee. Oconee's driving. Picked up there by Sweeney. Gets another bucket. Schneider, he loses that to Sweeney. Sweeney goes in, and we're going to have a charge on him. Nolan Nielsen just checked in for the Bulldogs. Henry Wienhoff over to Shane. Inside to Brooks. He turns around, gets a 2. 4:15. Bulldogs 6, Trojans 10. Schrader to Sweeney. Back to Schrader. Kicks it over. There's a 3-pointer on its way by Meyer for 3. And he shredded the net on that one. 3-pointer coming from Bulldogs, no good. Last touch by a Bulldog, Trojan ball. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Bulldogs. Trojans up by 7, 13-6, with 3:44 remaining here in the first period. Never in a million years would I have guessed I was calling a game with my alma mater. It's pretty crazy. It's kind of fun. Know a couple of these kids, or their families anyways. I probably don't know the kids the best. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Big Sioux Media to watch these streams today. It's been a fun day, a long day. We've seen some really good games. Some full court pressure to slow these Trojans up a little bit. Minders. Down to Sweeney. Schrader working hard underneath. That basket or missed shot by Meyer. Meyer's going to get the steal. Trojans want to run. 3-pointer on the way from Sweeney. He airs that one out. Brooks stops at the free throw line, pops it. No good. Oconee pulls it down. Got a foul on the Bulldogs. They're going to call that on Brody Cummins. That's his second personal. Myers getting double teed on top. Schrader kicks it down to Minders. To Sweeney. Back over to Meyer. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Schrader, we're down to 9 seconds. Coney gets stopped by Brooks. Minders drives, steps, shoots, no good. Brooks brings down the board. Bulldogs are off and running. Stop, 3-point attempt, no good. Got over the back call here on number 24, Henry Veenhoff. Trojans bring in a couple of subs. They bring in number 1, Tolly Gotch. They also brought in number 5, Rebecca Morkay. Morkay with the drive. He steps through there, call him for a travel. He came in off the bench full of energy. Got tangled up there, couldn't get rid of the ball. Nielsen, he's got the ball on the floor. Ball's up. Gotch grabbed it. Morkay to Meyer. Back to Morkay. Sweeney. Coney steps back for a three. Rebound pulled down by Henry Wienhoff. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Morkay. Each team now with 3 team fouls. Sorry, the Trojans have 4. Minute 16 to go. Still a 13-6 lead. Both teams kind of on a little bit of a drought right now. That's to Brooks for 2. He has all 8 points for the Bulldogs. Not surprised by that. Morkay to Coney. Backdoor to Sweeney. He gets in there. Oh, doesn't get it. Under a minute to play here. Missed opportunity here by the Bulldogs. Morkay feeds it to Sweeney. Gets it. Sweeney with 6 out of the 15 points. About a second between the shot clock, game clock, maybe a little less. 3-pointer coming by Brooks. He wants more. Meyer grabs it, and we have a foul. Shane Wienhoff. He's got to pick up his first personal. Team's 4th. Shot clock is off. Coach Meyer wants one last shot here by the Trojans. We're down to 19 seconds. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. That's a turnover on the Trojans. They left 8. Oh, we got a technical foul. Technical foul on Wabeka Morkay. That's his second personal. He's got to put the Brooks at the line. That free throw missed. That free throw is made. Plus the Bulldogs get the ball with 8.3 seconds left. Opportunity to take this deficit down a little bit more. They still trail by 6. There's backdoor to Brooks. Brooks turns around. His shot no good. That'll bring us to the end of the first period. Bulldogs 9, Trojans 15. Getting ready for the start of the second period. All 9 points have come by Ben Brooks. Trojans have mixed it up between 3 players, Oconee, Sweeney, and Schrader. Oh, and Meyer. Meyer had a 3-pointer in there. After this game, we got the Madison Bulldogs taking on the Parker Pheasants in the girls division in this gym. Then there's one more game over in the auxiliary gym. At 8:30, we got a boys game where Wilmot is going to take on Ethan. All right, start of the second period. We got Schneider, Brooks, Crabtree, Veenhoff, and Henry Veenhoff too. Schrader, Meyer, Morke, Oconee, and Gotch are all in for the Trojans. There's a turnover by the Trojans. Opportune time for the Bulldogs to put some more points on the board. There's some miscommunication there. That's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Back over to the Trojans. Brody Cummins checking in for the Bulldogs. He's playing with 2 fouls. Marque is also playing with 2 fouls. He's got a float one and gets 2. Three-pointer on the way for the Bulldogs, and that is good by Crabtree. It's the Bulldogs within 5. Schrader, Morque. He drives, stops, goes over the top, no good. Brooks grabs the board. He's got to bring it into the front court. There's a steal by Schrader. He's going up one-on-one. Goes over the top in the middle, gets 2. Schrader now with 5 points. We're at the 6.5-minute mark here in the first half. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Brooks turns around, and he gets 2 more. Gotta have a 30-second timeout here by the Trojans. We're at the 6:15 mark here in the second period. Trojans still maintain a 5-point lead, 19-14. End of the first period, Trojans were up 15-9. Coming out of a Trojan timeout. Looks like they got some perspiration on the floor over there. Good catch by the refs. Don't want to see any players slip and get hurt. All right, we are back to the action. Some pressure coming on the Trojans. Slow them up a little bit. Shane up front. Gotch to Oconee. Some miscommunication there. Schrader's got to pick up the ball. It's over and back on the Trojans. Schneider inbound it. Gets it into Veenhoff. Three-pointer on the way. Little strong. Loose balls picked up by Oconee. He's got to take it coast to coast. He gets tied up, and the Bulldogs get the steal. What a great save there by Nolan Nielsen. Three-pointer on the way. And that one rattles in for Crabtree. Kind of rolled around the rim, and the Bulldogs are on a little bit of a run and pull within 2 at the 5:20 mark. Meyer trying to back the Bulldogs down. We got a reach-in foul. Foul's going to be on Crabtree. That's his first personal. Team's first. Sweeney and Minders check back in for the Trojans. And lots of defense by both these teams. Schrader for 3. Gets it. Schrader with 8 points right now. He has got one smooth shot. Bulldogs have to watch out for him. Nice turnaround shot there by Schneider. That's his first bucket. Sweeney drives. He is fouled, going to the line for 2 as he hit the deck pretty hard. Got to call that on Nielsen. Sweeney's good on his first. He has 7 points. 4:42 remaining here in the first half. That free throw no good. Brooks pulls down the board. Gets it over to Shane. Inside to Brooks. Got to travel there. Crabtree just a little too far ahead of himself on that one. Oh, nice steal there by Schneider. Trying to capitalize on that steal. There's a travel on Wienhoff. Just hesitated just a hair too much and then went. 4:16 remaining in this first half. Very quick game, it feels like. Meyer. Sweeney. There's a 3-point attempt on its way from Minders. No good. Brooks thought about a 3. Instead, he takes one big step from the baseline. No good. Trojan ball. Trojans up by 4, 23-19. Minders getting a little tricky with the ball, and he ends up turning it over. Wienhoff. Minders gets it back. He steals it. Sweeney slows things down for the Trojans. Oconee over to Meyer. Meyer's got to stop. Pops. No good. Oconee with the rebound. He loses it on his way down. Schrader was in there, but the Bulldogs come out with it. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Brooks wraps around Oconee, and he gets 2 more. Brooks is a one-man wrecking crew out there. Trojans trying to figure out how to deal with his body. Meyer, no good. Opportune time here for the Bulldogs to take the lead. Kicks it out to Brooks for a 3-pointer, and he drains that. And just like that, the Bulldogs are back at it, and they are up by 1 point, 24-23 at the 2:12 mark. Man, what an exciting half. Meyer to Oconee. To Minders for a three himself. Bounces around, hits the top. Bunch of subs coming in. Bulldogs bring in Henry Veenhoff along with Cummins. And then Gotch and Morkay come in for the Trojans. Down to minute 50. Bulldogs, the home team, back on top. It feed into Brooks. He misses that after being challenged by Gotch. Oconee picks it up. So down to Meyer. Meyer's going to shoot a three, and he pops that one. Meyer now with 6 points, and the Trojans go back up by 2. Each team exchanging baskets. Three-pointer on its way by the Bulldogs. No good. Sweeney picks up the board. 3-on-2 break for the Trojans. Sweeney's going to stop from the free throw line. Shoots. No good. Looks like we got a foul on the Bulldogs. It's third foul on Cummins. Third team foul. Cummins has got to come out. Checking in is Crabtree. Gotch backdoor to Sweeney, but that one is picked off by Henry. Trojans take over possession. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. 54 seconds. Barring any unforeseen fouls in that, Bulldogs should get the ball back. Oh, there's a steal. Veenhoff flying to the hoop, and got a little excited. He gets his own board, and his shot is blocked by Oconee. .5 seconds left on the game clock. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Nielsen's checking in for Shane Veenhoff. Brooks to toss it in. Guessing they're going to try to feed him underneath. They do. Step through, good. Shot clock is off. We are knotted up at 26 apiece. Nice second period here by the Bulldogs. We're down to 16 seconds. Morkay dribbles into traffic. Picked up by Meyer. And we have a charge call on Gotch. That's his first personal. Team's first. 5.5 seconds left for the Bulldogs to toss up one more. Got plenty of time to get it down court. Some full court pressure coming by the Trojans. Down to 4 seconds. Oh, the Trojans break down, and an easy bucket for Nielsen. And that will take us into halftime, where the Bulldogs put some points on the board to take over the lead, 28-26. Well, I'll do some tallying of some points, and we'll come back with some halftime stats. Otherwise, we got about 9 minutes and 49 seconds until the second half. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, I got some tallies for you. We'll start with the Bulldogs first. Schneider has 2 points, Crabtree with 6, Nielsen with 2, and 18 points by Ben Brooks. So he has all the points except for 10. Jumping over to the Trojans, Perme Oconee has 3. Wabeka Morke has 2. Caleb Meyer has 6. Jakari Sweeney has 7. Isaiah Schrader has 8. So the Trojans kind of spread it out, but man, they had a lot of turnovers. 19 points were put on the board for the Bulldogs to come back and take the lead here at half after they trailed the first period 15-9. Some great matchups today here in Madison for the America's Hometown Basketball Classic. It's organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Clinic are a couple of the big sponsors. '25 and basketball is in full swing. We just always hope that the weather holds off this winter so we don't have to postpone games and reschedule games. I know a couple of years ago, I felt like we were rescheduling every few days. All right, we got about 5.5 minutes left. We'll get ready here for the second half. Again, the Bulldogs up 28-26 after battling back after being down by 6 after the first period. We'll shut the volume off here for a little bit, get rehydrated, and get ready for some good basketball here for another 16 minutes for the second half. All right, these teams are coming back out, warming up. Got about a minute and 15 seconds left to go. Man, 18 basketball games today. Second to the last one should be starting here in 15 minutes in the auxiliary gym, and then there's one more in this main gym where we're currently at. We've had some teams travel a long ways. We had Bellefouche, Hill City. So we hope for good weather and safe travels for all these teams. Got some friendly competition. These teams typically don't see each other. So it's kind of fun to see some different people out of your regions or even in your own state. Got this game here where the Worthington Trojans from Minnesota are over, taking on the locals, the Madison Bulldogs. We'll see what kind of adjustments each coach made for their teams. Again, Trojans were ahead 15-9 after the first period. And at the very end, the Bulldogs were able to get 2 more points, and they went up 28-26. All right. On the court for the Bulldogs, Schneider, Cummins, Crabtree, Veenhoff and Brooks, Schrader, Minders, Meyer, Oconee, and Sweeney out there for the Trojans. There's an alley-oop to Brooks right away, powers through. Some miscommunication there by the Trojans. That's got to put Brooks at the line for 2. Sweeney's got to pick up his second personal. First team foul with 2 seconds into this period. Brooks with the made free throw. This one's for Lee Palmer. If you're watching out there, that one tickles the twine. 2 free throws made by Brooks. He now has 20 points. Meyer spins. Schrader over to Minders for a 3. And Minders made that one look easy. He gets his first bucket, and that was a big one. Bulldogs still up by 1. Cummins turns that over. Sweeney has it. Kicks it to Oconee. He goes up and just drops that one in. And just like that, we're not even in a minute into the second half, and the Trojans are back up by 1, 31-30. Sweeney tries to keep that in, tosses it back to the Bulldogs. Veenhoff drives, does a little underhand, no foul. 15 seconds. Brooks kicks it out to Schneider for a 3, no good. Loose ball. Oconee picks that up. Meyer wanting a screen. It's off Brooks' foot. Possession stays with the Trojans. Trojans taking their sweet time. Still 24 seconds on the shot clock. Sweeney tries to wrap around, runs into Brooks. No foul called there. 2-on-1 break. Meyer slows everything down. Brooks comes up and he dumps it in for 2 more. Couple more lead changes. Now the Bulldogs are up by 1, 32-31. 6:20 remaining here in the third period. Meyer with a jumper, no good. Comes Schneider. Brooks for 3. No good. Schneider gets the offensive board. Back on top to Brooks, to Wienhoff. No shot. Going to call a foul on Schrader. Second. That's Schrader's first. Team second for the Trojans. Schneider for 3. Schneider now has 5, and the Bulldogs are up by 4 with 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Sweeney spins, trying to get in there. He is rejected by Brooks. Here comes Schneider. Bulldogs want more. Three-pointer on its way. Hits the top. Schrader pulls down the board, settles things down, gets it over to Minders. We're at the 5-minute mark. Schrader feeds it into Minders, cutting in, and he gets 2. Trojans pull within 2. Nice defense there by Minders. Schneider. There's a steal. Comes Oconee. He goes up, and he is fouled, going to the line for 2. Wienhoff was not going to let him throw that one down. That free throw's good. Henry, Wienhoff, and Nielsen check in for the Bulldogs. A couple of Trojans came in too, Gotch and Morke. Coney, he's 2 for 2. We are knotted up at 35. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Man, an exciting game. Both these teams working hard, playing some super aggressive defense in everybody's face. That's just some hard knock basketball right there. Sweeney gets in there for a steal. Schrader's running down the other side. Sweeney takes it coast to coast for 2. Now the Trojans are back up by 2. Nielsen over to Crabtree. Crabtree being harassed up front. We're going to have a Bulldog timeout. Looks like Wienhoff and Brooks are checking back in for Madison at the 3:41 mark. All right, first buzzer goes off. 15 more seconds, and we're back at it. So on the floor for the Bulldogs, Crabtree, Brooks, Nielsen, Henry Wienhoff, and also Shane Wienhoff. For the Trojans, we have Schrader, Gotch, Oconee, Morkey, and Sweeney. Brooks with a really long three, no good. That was at the buzzer. There's a three-pointer on the way from Veenhoff. And we have an over-the-back call. I believe it's going to be called on Crabtree. And it is. Myers checking in for Schrader. Now we have another technical foul. That's the second technical foul on Morkey, and I think he is done for the night. He's going to end with 2 points. Morkey will be done. That's 2 technical fouls in one game. It's unfortunate. Not 100% sure what happened there. Brooks misses his first free throw. That free throw's good. 3:20 to go here in the third. Bulldogs trail by 1. Nielsen inbounded for the Bulldogs, coming off that technical foul. Sweeney's got to pick up a foul. I think that is his third. That is team's fourth. Trojans get one more foul on the Bulldogs. Then the Bulldogs are going to be trying a little alley-oop to Brooks. Then the bonus will go over to the Bulldogs. That's what I was trying to get at. Inside to Nielsen, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Nielsen keeps it alive. Brooks wants it. He's feeling it. Three-pointer, good. 39-37 Bulldog lead at the 3-minute mark here in the third. Sweeney goes baseline. He is fouled going to the line for 2. I believe that foul's on Nielsen. Nielsen picks up his second personal foul, team's third at the 2:49 mark. Sweeney good with his first. Schneider comes in. Sweeney no good. Schneider with the strong board. Up ahead to Veenhoff. Last touch by a Trojan. Stays with the Bulldogs. And now we got another technical foul on the Trojans. There are obviously some John going on down there that we don't hear. Gotch gets his first technical. That's 3 technical fouls on the Trojans. Henry Veenhoff with his first point. Second free throw is a miss. Side out to the Bulldogs. 2:40, and this period was flying by fast up until the past couple of minutes between the technical fouls and fouls. Schneider's got a float one. 42-38, Bulldog lead. Gotch drives in. Sweeney for three. Bounces around. Brooks picks up the ball off the floor. Brooks feeds it inside to Shane Vienoff, and the Trojans want a 60-second timeout. We'll take 1-2 at the 2:02 mark as the Bulldogs have gone up 44-38 over the Trojans. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. Coming back from a Trojan timeout. Trojans kind of had a little bit of a breakdown here, and the Bulldogs have taken advantage. Student sections here in full force for the Bulldogs. Adding a little added distraction out there. Some full court pressure coming by the Bulldogs. Brooks has got to pick up his first foul. Team's fourth. 2 minutes to go. Minders kind of threw it away. Coney knocks it right into Meyer's hands. Sweeney's going to drive. They're going to call him for a charge. He kind of laid down. Sweeney now picks up his fourth foul. It's offensive foul, so we don't make him walk down to the other end. Schrader checks in for Sweeney. Minute 38 to go here in the third period. There's a steal by Meyer. He's taking it in. Good. Bulldogs still up by 4. There's a steal by Oconee, but Brooks gets it back, stops, shoots. Rebound pulled down by Schrader. Up ahead to Gotch. Meyer stops, shoots. Off the back of the rim. 52 seconds to go here in the third. Bulldogs slow things up. Get their offense set up. Drive baseline. I think they're going to call Minders with the little arm. But we got a bonus. 2 shots coming. Minder's second foul. Free throw good by Schneider. .3 seconds left, so about 3.3 second difference between game clock, shot clock. Schneider has got his 2. Trojans trail by 6. Oh, Schrader thought about a 3. He hesitated, drives in for a 2, gets it. Schrader now with 10, 20 seconds to go. Four points between these teams. It's been pretty heated here in the third. There's a feed inside to Brooks for another 2. Three-pointer on its way, and that is good as Gotch made his first basket at the last second. That's going to take us into the fourth period, but the Bulldogs still lead 48-45. Wow. All right, well, hang with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. We're going to have one more game after this. Got the Madison girls taking on the Parker Pheasants. Three technical fouls tonight on the Trojans. Brooks with 28 points. That's the first 3 periods. We'll see what he ends up with at the end of the game. Exciting game here for the 7:30 matchup here at America's Hometown Basketball Classic. Worthington, Minnesota is in town taking on the Madison Bulldogs. The Worthingtons are the Trojans. Coney to Schrader for 3. That's his first missed three-pointer tonight. Sweeney's in playing with 4 fouls. Brooks, Nielsen, Henry Wienhoff, Schneider, and Shane Wienhoff are all in for the Bulldogs. Got to call a foul on number 23, Nolan Nielsen. That's his third personal, team's first for the Bulldogs. Sweeney gets the ball over to Minders, to Meyer. Schrader hands it off to Minders, sets a screen. A little hard. Sweeney gets the rebound, puts it up. No good. We're going to give it to Brooks. No one's going to stop him. He floats one. He misses. Meyer pulls down the board. He wants to run. And they're going to call a blocking foul. Bucket is good, and Meyer is going to the line for 1. Henry Wienhoff picks up his second personal, team second. Crabtree and Cummins check in for the Bulldogs. Meyer misses that. It's a 1-point game. 6:40 to go here in the game. Bulldogs are up 48-47. Three-pointer by Schneider. No good. Oconee pulls down the board. Gets it over to Minders. To Meyer. Meyer's going to drive baseline. We got a foul on the floor. Crabtree's going to pick up his third personal, team's third. No team fouls for the Trojans as of the 6:22 mark. Coney over to Schrader. Coney to Sweeney. To Schrader, to Coney, to Minders. To Coney for three. Yes! Big shot for Oconee. Now the Trojans are up by 2, 50-48. No. Three-pointer by Crabtree. And now he puts the Bulldogs back up by 50 or 51-50. Wow, what a crazy, exciting game here in Madison. Oconee's going to go for another three. That one rims out. .528. .16 seconds on the shot clock. Schneider's going to drive, steps through. He is fouled. Going to the line for two. Schrader picks up his second personal, team's first. That one is good. Gotch checks in for Sweeney. A free throw is also good. Schneider adds two more. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Gotch to Oconee. That one misses everything. Brooks going against Oconee. He's going to step through. He just throws it up. No good. Got a jump ball. Possession stays with the Bulldogs. 4:42 left in this game. Veenhoff. Brooks drives, and he slams that one home, and he wants to make a statement with an exclamation point. Now a 5-point lead at the 4:20 mark. And the Trojans throw it away. We're going to have a timeout here by the Trojans, 30 seconds. It's been a crazy game here in Madison. Worthington Trojans were up 15-9 over the Bulldogs after the first period. Then at halftime, the Bulldogs were up 28-26. The end of three, it was 48-45. And now we are with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game, and the Bulldogs go back up by 5, 55-50. This has been a crazy game. Brooks now with 30 points. Trojans trying to find a way to stop him, and he just slammed it home here just a little bit ago. Veenhoff. Schneider tries to wrap around. Meyer is in there. Loose ball on the floor. Brooks ends up with it. Schneider driving. Very physical game out there. Brooks step back three. Rattles that in. Brooks with 33, and now the Bulldogs have an 8-point lead with 3:40 to go. Gotch to Schrader. Minders tries to feed it in, Minders feeds it into Meyer for 2. Got a foul on the floor. Minders picks up his 3rd personal, team 2nd. Meyer's going to take a breather. Sweeney comes back in, playing with 4 fouls. There's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Up ahead to Schrader. He turns on the afterburners, misses a layup. Loose ball on the floor yet, ends up in the Bulldogs' hands with 3 minutes to remaining in this matchup. 6-point lead. Coney and Brooks have been going at it all night. Brooks with that 6'9" frame. They're going to call a blocking foul on Schrader. He was looking for a charge. Schrader picks up his 3rd personal, team's 3rd. Brooks at the line for 2. A free throw good. That one is also good. Back to an 8-point lead with 2:44 to go for the Bulldogs. They lead the Trojans 60-52. Gotch to Oconee. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Oconee off his foot. Schrader wrapped up with Brooks. They're going to call that a jump ball. Possession over to the Bulldogs. 2:17 remaining here. I do agree. I do agree with the Trojans. Last time the possession did go to the Bulldogs. Refs are trying to get this sorted out. All right, they're going to agree with the Trojans. Trojans has possession. Meyer just checked in for Schrader. All right, 8 seconds on the shot clock here for the Trojans. Minders. He gets it's another jump ball. Now it's going to be over to the Bulldogs. Change of possession. That will reset the shot clock to 35 seconds. 2:13 to go. Nobody looking to stop Brooks. There's a punch out made, and the Bulldogs, Schneider picked that ball up. Nice job by the Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice ball movement here by the Bulldogs. Veenhoff, Schneider thought about stepping back for a 3 attempt. Down to 15 seconds. Brooks, they just toss it up to him, and his 6'9" frame goes up and gets it. He has an off-balance shot. Hits the rim, loose ball on the floor. Meyer has it, picked up by Minders. Down to a minute 26. Got a foul from behind. Shane Veenhoff is going to pick up his third personal, team's fourth. Trojans are going to take a timeout. Wow, we got a minute 25 to go. Trojans trying to draw something up here. They've been a little bit of a drought. Here's how the team fouls look. Bulldogs have 4. Trojans have 3. It's been a crazy game. It's been fairly close until this fourth period. Largest lead of the night's been 8 points, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Trojans have had 3 technical fouls tonight. That doesn't help their case in this game. All right, coming out of a Trojan timeout. Schneider, Cummins, Veenhoff, and Brooks are all in for the Bulldogs. Sweeney, Gotch, Minders, Meyer, and Oconee are in for the Trojans. Meyer stops for a 2. Little too hard. Nice putback by Sweeney. Down to a minute and 9 seconds left. Loose ball on the floor. We got a timeout by the Bulldogs. 25 seconds on the shot clock. A minute 1 on the clock, game clock. Thanks for joining Big Sioux Media today for all these streams. Last game in the auxiliary gym is up and running. We got one more game to go here at 9 o'clock where the Madison Bulldogs and the Pheasant Parkers for the varsity girls are going to be playing each other. All right, minute 1 to go. Trojans still have a couple fouls to give, or at least one more. Gotch has got a foul Brooks. 52.8 seconds. The only problem is every time you foul, it resets the game clock, or the shot clock, I'm sorry. Sweeney is going to foul out. Sweeney ends the night with 12 points. Schrader's checking in, 48.8 seconds. Henry Veenhoff at the line for 2. First one is a miss. Second one is a miss. Schrader gets the rebound. He's got to push it up. Only 44 seconds. He throws it away. Not sure if Gotch was ready for that or not. It's unfortunate for the Trojans. 41.9 seconds left. Trojans bringing some full court pressure. Gotch has got they call a double dribble. Nice, a turnover here by Cummins. Down to 38.5 seconds left. Trojans have the ball. Desperate need of a three like ASAP. Minders tied up. Clock continues to tick. Schrader kicks it over to Gotch. Gotch for a three, no good. Shot clock is off. Ball is loose on the floor. Bulldogs end up with it, and we have a foul. Going to call that on Minders. That's his fourth personal. Got a cramp out there. Coney was the one that was lined up against Brooks tonight. He has spent a lot of energy. I can see why he's probably cramping up a little bit. He's going to come out, and in for the first time tonight is Isaac Kinzer, number 53. We're back at the line. Henry Veenhoff shooting two. 20.7 seconds left. If you can just hit one of these, that'll probably seal the deal. Trojans really haven't been hitting any field goals recently. He makes those two. Down to 19 seconds. Make it 15. Schrader down to 10 seconds. They got to shoot. Minders is they got to shoot it off balance. No good. And there's a foul here by Schrader. Going to take a trip down the other end. Okay, falls on Schrader. Technical foul coming here on Shane Veenhoff. That's his fourth. All right, so we're going to have two shots here. And then we're going to take a trip back down to the other end. 5.4 seconds. This game got really rough in a hurry here in the second half. First free throw's good. And the second. Now we travel back down for the technical foul. Meyer's going to be at the line. Meyer's first one is good. And the second. So now the Trojans are going to have possession coming after that technical foul. 5.4 seconds left. One last shot coming by Minders. Good! He hits a three, but that is not going to be enough, as the home team wins 64-59. Man, that was a crazy game here. Take a look at some of the scoring. We'll start with the Trojans first. Gotch with 3. 10 for Oconee. 2 for Marque. Minders ends up with 8. 14 for Meyer. Sweeney ends up with 12. Schrader ends up with 10. Jumping over to the Bulldogs. Schneider only had 2 points in the first half. He has a total of 11. 9 points for Crabtree, 4 for Shane Veenhoff. Oh, let's see. Brooks ends up with like 35. Nielsen with 2 and Henry Veenhoff with 3. So that's going to do it. Big win at home for the Madison Bulldogs, 64-59 over the Worthington Trojans. We got one more game here. We got the Lady Bulldogs taking on the ladies from Parker. Have a good night, everybody, and enjoy this next game. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.